Hello, friends, and welcome to Facebook Ad Friday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. And in this episode, we're going to talk about how to create a lookalike audience from a custom audience in Facebook. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're tuning in on YouTube or Facebook or over on LinkedIn. So how to create a lookalike audience from a custom audience inside of Facebook Ads Manager or Business Suite. Let me show you the way and how this works. So let me share this over here. You should be seeing my screen. You're seeing my audience manager. And what we're going to do is we have a bunch of these custom audiences here. It doesn't matter which one we pick. Doesn't matter which one you want to use to do this with. The only criteria I suggest is that if you want to create a lookalike audience from a custom audience, you should definitely consider only doing so from a custom audience of at least 1,000 people or more. A size of 1,000, like this 1,100 to 1,300 would be work. The 1,200 to 1,400, of course, anything bigger would work. Anything below 1,000, I would not create a lookalike audience from, as I don't think there's enough data inside of that custom audience that would allow Facebook to find the right people for your for your lookalike audience. So, it just depends on what you want to do. So let's just say we wanted to use it based on this 25% of video views of this particular audience is 1,100 people. So what we would do is we click over here on create audience and we create a lookalike audience and then our source. So we can select your lookalike source. We can click into that. We have a bunch of options here. We have value-based sources or pixels that we can utilize, or we have other sources which are our custom audiences. So if we wanted a custom audience from this one, we should be able to scroll through here and find it. And there it is. It's this GRC 25%. This is the one that was created that has 1,100 to 1,300 people in it right now as a custom audience. So we can click on that. And now we can say select an audience size, number of lookalike audiences we want to create. Well, right now I just want to create one. And I want to keep it to 1% only. We can't keep it any smaller than that. We can go larger up to 10%. But we want to keep it at 1% because it says here audience size ranges from 1 to 10% of the combined population of your selected ad set locations. A 1% lookalike consists of the people most similar to your lookalike source. So that would mean that they're going to be more similar to our original custom audience that we're using, right? So increasing the percentage creates a bigger, broader audience. So we want to keep it tight and as precise as possible. And then it says here, lookalikes now use ad set locations. You'll include locations when you create your ad sets instead of adding those here. Sometimes in the past, you would add the locations in here when you create a lookalike. Now you actually do it at the ad set level. So we'll just hit create audience. And once it's complete, which is very simple, it says lookalike audience and then size varies. So of course it's going to be available already. It says it's ready to use, which is awesome. And it just adds this naming convention of lookalike 1% in front of the actual previous audience name that we used for creating it. So there you have it. That's all you have to do in order to create a lookalike audience from a custom audience. And remember, the key to this is making sure that your custom audience you want to create a lookalike from has at least 1,000 or more people in it. And you should be able to see that by the estimated audience size here in this column. If you don't see this column, just click on your columns over here and make sure you have it checked off for estimated audience size, as well as all the others if you want to make sure you see everything you see on my screen. So if you're not seeing the right columns because you're new to doing this in audiences, by default, it does not show all these columns. Click on columns and check off all the boxes for all the columns that you can see, and they will show up and you can then look at them all. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I appreciate it again that if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to get notified when I go live each and every day that I do this, as well as hit the like button if you got some good value out of this particular video, whether that's on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again on Monday. Take care.